Hey, yogis, thanks everybody for coming. Merry Christmas. I have a Christmas wish for you. Our Christmas wish for you is not a simple one, for we wish you hope and joy and peace, days filled with warmth and sun. May you count your blessings one by one, and when totaled by the lot, may you find all you've been given to be more than you sought. May God be your strength and light. May your spirit never grow old. May all your clouds have silver linings and your rainbows pots of gold. We wish this all and so much more. May all your dreams come true. May you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year too. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know the author. Otherwise, I would have said who it was, but they didn't give me the author. Okay, so let's begin by focusing on our breath and our body, sitting up nice and tall. I invite you to perhaps close your eyes so you can really focus on yourself. For the next hour, tune into your body, tune into your breath. And right now, just get a rhythm to your breathing. And as you're focusing on your breath, gradually lengthen your breath and deepen your breath. And pay attention to what your body's doing as you inhale. Feel your chest rise. Feel your rib cage expand. Feel your belly inflate. Slow, even, long, and full breaths. And then think about the back of your lungs. They inflate also. So as you inhale, feel your back as if you had wings that you were sprouting. And with each deep yoga breath, know that this is so good for your body. It's so good for your immune system, so good for your mental health, so good for your digestive system. This deep breathing, if you don't do anything else yoga-ish, just do this every day. Okay, please just take 2 more very slow, very long, very deep breaths. And then please bring your breathing back to normal. Normal breathing, meaning chest breathing, the kind of breathing you do without thinking about it. And now, please, let's take a deep breath together and Om in. Om. Om Balu Satguru Bhagavan Ki, divine is the inner teacher. Today, we're going to, in addition to our all over well-rounded practice, we're going to focus a lot on our upper body strength and our core strength. And please respect your bodies, respect your limitations. If you have any, only do what feels good to you. I'll offer modifications as we go along. All right, let's start with our fingers laced together and bring them up to like chin height. Take a deep breath. And then as you exhale, bring your elbows down and lift your chin up. And then bring your chin down, the elbows come back up. Now keep your elbows at shoulder height and then bring the elbows together in front of your face. And then back. Okay, and we'll repeat. Inhale, exhale, chin up, elbows down. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, elbows in front of your face as you close. Inhale, elbows out. Exhale, chin up, elbows down. And then elbows up. And then elbows together in front of your face. And then one more time, inhale, exhale, chin up, elbows together, elbows up, and then bring the elbows together in front of your face, and then back down and release. And then please bring your fingertips to your shoulders. So since it's Christmas, we're going to do some angel wings. These are angel wings. So just start making little circles with your elbows, just to feel your shoulders loosen up. And then go the other way. And then go the other way again. And then start making the circles a little bigger as you go. And then go the opposite way, a little bigger. So really loosen up your shoulders here. And then pause with your elbows, shoulder height. Okay, take a deep breath here. As you exhale, bring your elbows together in front. Inhale, open. Exhale, lift your elbows up. Don't crunch your neck. The backs of your hands are going to come toward each other, but don't have to touch. And then elbows come down. Okay, so we'll do that together with breath. Inhale, exhale, elbows together. Inhale, open, exhale, up. Inhale, open, exhale, forward. Inhale, open, exhale, up. Inhale, down, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, up. One more time. Together, open, up and down, and then shake all that out. If you would like to change the cross of your legs, now would be a time to do it. And then please bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, push up with your fingertips. Exhale, right hand comes down beside your hip, left arm by the ear. Push down into your left sit bone. So I'm calling this the candy cane pose today. Couple of breaths here. If you look up underneath your arm, that'll bring your shoulder back a little bit more. Feel this whole stretch from your fingertips down to left ribs. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let that hand float down. Inhale, open arms. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand on the leg, right hand behind. Couple of deep breaths here. Focus on the breath. Keep your twist, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, turn your head only to look over your left shoulder. Stretch out the neck. Inhale. Exhale, turn your head all the way back over to look over the right shoulder. We're going to get him to do a downward dog for everybody in a little bit. You can do them. Inhale. Exhale, bring your whole body back to center. Inhale, palms together. Reach up. Exhale, left hand down by the hip, right arm into a candy cane. If you move your, look up, you can move your shoulder back a little bit. Push down in that right sit bone. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, let it float down. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist left. Right hand on the left leg, left hand behind. Push that left shoulder back and mentally think about bringing your right ribs around. Scoot your right sit bone forward just a little bit. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Keep your twist. Inhale. Exhale, move your head only to look over your right shoulder. Inhale here. Exhale, turn your head all the way back around to the left. Take a deep breath. Exhale, bring your entire body back to center. Does Tolliver do a downward dog? I know you had a dog. He does? Can you do it now? Do you want to show us? I think everybody would love to see that. Now, or maybe now he's all quiet. You want to? Okay, okay. I wish people on, can you do it over here so that people on camera can see? Oh, there he goes. Oh.
No request. Hey, Dollar, give me a solid print. Dude, good. Well, going to bed. Yes. Down.
Good doggy. Good doggy. Okay. So now, please, let's come with our legs extended in front of us. And if you're on a bolster, hop off the bolster. Okay, so think about, this is Santa's sled, by the way. So your feet are up, the knees are up, all the presents are right here, and you're in the body of Santa sitting nice and tall, shoulders back, chest open. Good. Okay, inhale, reach up. Keep your feet flexed and knees pointed up so that you feel the muscles in your legs. Inhale, reach up even more. Exhale. Inhale, reach up even more. Exhale, open your arms in a T. Inhale. Exhale, twist to the right and let your hands float down. Your right hand's behind you, your left hand's on the outside of your leg. So you're in a twist, keep your feet flexed. Okay, take a deep breath here. Exhale, bring your body forward. Bend your knees. Take your left hand on the outside of your right leg and put your right hand behind you. So you're twisting with your knees bent and your feet are on the mat. So think about now engaging your core muscles as you lean back on your hand and lift your feet off the mat, keeping your twist. If you feel stable, you can lift your hand behind you off the mat as well. Either way, you're going to have a lot of work here. Okay, bring your feet down, body comes forward, hug your knees, bring your forehead towards your knees, release your spine. Return upright with knees bent, hands behind the knees. And now we're going to rock back onto our sacrum, push your shoulders away from your ears, point your toes up. If you want to, you can raise your feet off the mat. And if you want to, you can let go. Good, Navasana. Keep breathing, keep breathing, keep breathing. Okay, bend the knees, hug, knees in. And extend your legs straight, reestablish, push your reset button, reestablish your nice long spine. Feet up, knees up, back nice and long. So your pelvis should be slightly tilted forward so you can feel a lumbar curve in your back. Chest is nice and open. Inhale, reach up, breathe. Exhale. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale. Inhale, reach up even more. Exhale, open your arms in a T and then twist to the left. Let your hands float down. Your left hand is behind you, supporting your back. So your back is still vertical here. Keep your feet flexed as you twist. And this time, let's just see if you can keep your twist as you bend your knees. And then your right hand will grab the outside of your leg. Good. Now lean back into the back hand, and see if you can lift your legs. And if you want to lift your other hand off the mat too, you can do that, your choice. Good. Okay, feet come down, body comes back to center. Grab underneath your thighs, pull your chest forward and up, shoulders back and down. And try to keep the spine nice and long. Think about your head in line with your spine as you lean back onto your sacrum, lift your legs. Think about your body in a V, and you can let go if you like or not. Doesn't matter. You'll still get a workout if you don't. Just think about your breath. One more breath. Okay, good. Feet come down. Hug your knees, round your spine, release your back. Very, very good. Okay, so now please come to your table position. And if you want to pad your knees, do so now. If you need padding, holler. We might have some extra pads.
I say, I need good.
Okay, from table. So your hands are underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale slowly, make your breath last, go put your bottom back towards your heels so that you can feel your spine stretch. So this is a child pose, except your head doesn't have to be down on the mat this time. Just have it rest between your arms. And while you're here, keep your head relaxed between your arms and walk your fingers forward even more so you feel a stretch in your shoulders. Walk as far forward as you can, and maybe your forearms will lift off the mat as you do that. Good. Okay, please slowly push back up to table. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, come into your cat back. Push it the mat away as you curl your spine up, tuck your chin, tuck your tail, feel your vertebrae separate. And inhale as you come into your cow. So you're going to uncurl your toes, drop your belly down, push your shoulders back, head forward, tailbone up. Good. And then all the way back to your heels into child pose. Inhale, back to table. Exhale, right arm twist out to the side and up. Inhale here. Exhale, hand comes down. Inhale here. Exhale, right knee into the chest. Bring your nose to your knee and come into this three-legged cat pose by arching your spine up to the ceiling for a breath or two. Okay, now take your left elbow, see if you can touch your right knee, and then extend left arm and right leg behind. Good. And then elbow to knee again, and then extend. So this is really good for your core. Elbow to knee, extend, elbow to knee, extend. One more time, elbow to knee, extend, and pause here in this balancing table for a couple of breaths. One more breath. Hand comes down, knee comes in. Inhale here. Exhale as you kick your left leg in, left knee in. Arch your spine into a cat pose. And then kick your leg, bring your elbow to your knee and then extend. Elbow to knee, extend, elbow to knee, extend, elbow to knee, extend, elbow to knee, extend. Once more, elbow to knee, extend, and then hold this balancing table pose. Level the hips, so focus on the breath. One more breath. Okay, bring your hand down, bring your knee in. Inhale. Exhale, left arm twist out to the side and up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, bring that hand down. All right, now I'm going to do a cat bow, and I'm going to do this sideways so you can see what your body will be doing. So you want to keep your elbows by your sides. Don't let them go out. You're going to shift your chest forward and then bring it down just a little bit and then come back up. Okay, so start with your hands lined up right underneath the shoulders. Shift forward and come down and then come back up. Make sure your elbows stay close by your sides as you do this. We're going to do that one more time. Shift forward, cat bow, and then back up. Now, shift your chest forward and come all the way down to the mat. And then bring your elbows by your side so you can feel your ribs and push into a cobra pose. In cobra pose, you shrug your shoulders down from your ears. Keep the elbows tight by the sides. Okay, so now this is a little bit tricky, but you can do it. We're going to tuck our toes and push into a plank. I told you this is going to be upper body strength. From plank, we're going to go into a upward facing dog. So you can put your knees down here and bring your chest forward between your arms. Good. Okay. And then from here, downward dog. Okay, knees come down. Bring your forearms down to the mat and have them parallel to each other. So your bottom is up in the air. Tuck your toes. Lift your bottom up as if you were doing a downward dog, except your forearms are on the mat now. So this is called a dolphin pose. Okay, knees come back down. Okay, so try this. Just try it. Lace your fingers in front, but nest your pinkies so that they're not on top of each other like this, so you don't have any pressure on your pinkies. Get your elbows shoulder width apart. Tuck your toes, push up your hips. And now see if you can bring your chin forward over your hands and then go back. And then bring your chin forward. I know, go back. You can quit anytime you want. One more time, forward, or don't. One more time, forward. One last time. Okay. Bring your knees down and sit back to child pose. And this time, bring your arms by your sides, palms facing up. So your hands are next to your feet. And release your wrists by making small circles with your wrists, gently opening and closing your wrists. Good. Now, please come back to your table. Tuck your toes and come into your downward facing dog. Start with bent knees so you have a really long spine. You can put your hands on blocks if you like to alleviate some pressure. From here, walk your hands back to your feet, bending your knees quite a bit. So when you get to the back of your mat, you're in a forward fold with your knees bent. And pause here for a moment as you feel your hamstrings stretch. Maybe you can pedal your knees. And then slowly come up into a chair pose. Utkatasana. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, bring your palms together. Inhale, push up with the fingertips. Exhale, crescent right. Inhale back to center. Exhale back to your chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, keep your knees bent, bring your hands down to the mat, knees are bent. Take your left hand, wrap your fingers around the outside of your right shin or ankle. And then you're going to take your right arm out to the side and up to the ceiling as you straighten your right leg. Keep your left knee bent. And then that hand comes down. Now walk your hands forward back to a downward facing dog. And take a breath or two in your dog. Really squeeze your forearms together toward each other so you can feel your shoulders roll out. Spread the fingers wide and make sure all 10 fingers have pressure in the pads to help alleviate pressure on the wrists. Yeah, good. Okay, now bend the knees a lot. Walk up to the hands. Pause here in a forward fold. Feel your hamstrings here. Pedal the knees maybe just a little bit. And then very slowly come up to chair. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, push up with the fingertips. Exhale, crescent to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, chair pose. Inhale here. Exhale, hands come down to the mat and take your left hand on to the right hand, sorry, on outside of your left ankle and twist open to the left. Straighten the left leg, keep the right knee bent. Okay, slowly bring the arm down and slowly rise back all the way up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your arms in a T, clasp your fingers behind you. Pull your hands away from your back and down so you can feel your shoulder blades come together and your chest open. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, bend your knees, fold forward, hands come up toward the ceiling. And then slowly release your hands down to the mat and then come all the way up with your arms in front, up to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, arms in a T. Clasp your hands behind. Switch so the opposite thumb is on top. Release the fingers. Bend the knees and fold. Hands up toward the ceiling. Release your hands down to the mat. Slowly come all the way up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. And then come into Tadasana, mountain pose. And focus on your breath and your posture here. Be in the present moment. They call it the present because it's a gift. So as you are here, think about rolling your thighs inward slightly, just very subtle movements so that you feel your leg muscles. Think about squeezing your belly towards your spine. Think about pushing your chest forward and your shoulders down. And think about that you're placing your head right on top of the shoulders. Very good. So, Christmas tree pose. We all know what we're doing, right? With tree pose. So pick whatever leg you want. Shift the weight of the opposite foot will come inside to the thigh. And you can do whatever you want with your hands. Totally up to you. And just breathe. And if you fall out of the tree, that's okay. And your foot can be down here too. It doesn't have to be on the inner thigh. It could be on your calf or your ankle, whatever's comfortable for you. Good, you guys. Really good. And whenever you're ready, come out of that. Take all that out and we'll switch legs. Find your focal point. Take your time here. And whenever you're ready, come on out of that. Shake it all out. And then come back to your mat. If you're off your mat, to the Tadasana, and have your blocks handy if you're going to use blocks. Okay, so come enough forward so that you have room to step behind. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold all the way down. Now from here, you're going to inhale halfway up, just halfway up, so your hands come towards your knees, and then bend your knees and fold all the way back down. Inhale here. Exhale, step your right foot back to a runner's lunge. Okay, runner's lunge. So make sure your front knee is over the ankle. Lift your right quads up. Put weight into the right hand and twist open to the left. Inhale. Bring that hand down. Step back to a plank. Now, you put your knees down or not. We're going to come to an upward facing dog. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Inhale, kick your right leg up behind you. Exhale, swing it up between the hands or pick it up and put it there. And then step up with the left and slowly come to standing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, arms in a T, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold. Inhale, halfway up. And then exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, left foot steps back into your runner's lunge. Line up the front knee over the ankle. You can use blocks here or fists. Plant weight into the left hand and twist open to the right. Right hand comes down. Step back to plank. Knees can come down or not. Come into an upward facing dog. And then downward dog. So either walk up to your hands, or you can do this funky thing where you kick your left leg up behind you and swing it up between the hands. And then step up. Slowly come on up. Inhale. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. And Tadasana. Mountain pose. Focus on your breath. Active rest. Think about your perfect posture. Chin parallel to the ground. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, come into chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your thighs, straighten your legs, push your shoulders back, head forward. So your body's in an L shape here. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees, fold all the way down. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to step our right foot back, but we're going to plant the right heel in Warrior One. So don't step back too far. Make sure you can get your heel down on the mat and then bring your body forward and up into Warrior One. So if you have problems getting your heel down, just shorten your stance. Think about scooting your right hip forward. Think about pushing your tailbone toward the back of the mat. And you can widen your stance if you like more stability in this pose. Okay. Hug opposite elbows with the left arm on top of the right. And then push the arms behind you. Keep pushing weight in both feet Don't forget about the back foot. And keep pushing your tailbone down toward the back of the mat so you're not pinching your low back. Okay, release the elbows. Come back up with your hands. Find a focal point in front of you because we're going to balance into warrior three. So you're going to pivot onto the back toes, bend the front knee, and then lift the back leg up. We're not going to stay here long, just for a breath, and then bring the foot back down and come back to your warrior one. Good. Inhale. Exhale, pivot onto your back toes and bring your hands down to the mat. Step back to plank. Bring your knees down, and then we're going to do a cat bow forward, but then bring your chest all the way down to the mat and slither into cobra pose. Yeah, so you use blocks for that. Good. And then push back to table and downward dog. Inhale, you can either walk up to your hands or inhale, kick your right leg up behind you. Exhale, swing it up between the hands or pick it up and put it there and then step up. And then slowly come on up. Inhale. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra. Tadasana. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, chair pose. So in chair pose, think about pushing your tailbone down, equal weight in both feet, all four corners of each foot. See if you can sink deep in your chair. And if your shoulders bother up here, just bring your arms in front instead. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to your thighs, straighten your legs, flatten your back, and push your shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, bring your hands down, mat or blocks. Inhale here. Exhale, step your left foot back and plant your left heel down so we can come into warrior one. Okay, so make sure your weight is equally distributed. Your left hip is coming forward. Push your tailbone down. Hug opposite elbows, right arm on top of left this time, and push your arms back, keeping your neck nice and soft as you do that. So try not to crunch up your neck. Front knee's bent, back leg is straight. Breathe. Release elbows, arms overhead. Find your focal point someplace in front so that you can pivot onto your back toes. Bend the front knee and come into your warrior three, just for a breath or two or three, and then come back down, back to your warrior one. Really good. Okay, pivot onto your back toes, bring your hands down, step back to plank, and then bring your knees down. So if you've got blocks now, you want to shove your blocks aside because we're going to do a cat bow and bring your chest all the way down to the floor and up into cobra. Good. Okay, tuck toes, downward dog. Inhale as you kick your left leg up behind. Exhale, swing it up between your hands or pick it up and move it there. Step up and then slowly come on up. Inhale. Exhale, arms in a T. Anjali Mudra and Tadasana. Focus on your breath. Be in the moment. Okay, inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold all the way down. Step back into downward dog. And now bring your knees down to the mat and sit back to child pose. So this time in child pose, I'd like you to rest your forehead on something, a block, even your hands, the mat, whatever you can rest your head on. Putting pressure on this part of your forehead has calming effect on your nervous system. This is also your fifth chakra area in your forehead, which is responsible for your intuitiveness. Okay, please slowly push up and then come onto your backs with your heads facing toward me. And start with bent knees. Have your heels about a hand length or hand and a half length from your bottom. Bring your fingers pointing to the ceiling, palms facing each other, and tuck your elbows by your sides. So I call this robot arms. So fingers toward the ceiling, palms facing each other, elbows by the sides. Okay, good. Okay, good. Push into your feet and into your upper arms and lift your hips up into bridge pose. So you're slowly arching your spine, bringing your chest to your chin. Push your knees away from you. Maybe even walk your shoulder blades underneath of you for a little bit. And then slowly roll your spine back down. And then take your hands to your thighs, push your back into the mat. Good. Okay. Now let your arms rest by your sides. Your knees are still bent, feet are still on the mat. Take your right leg and point it up to the ceiling. Flex your foot so the sole of your foot is facing the ceiling. Lengthen your left leg long on the mat. And now take out all space in your lower back. Push your low back into the mat. So there's no space between your lumbar and the mat. Lower your right leg down, but not all the way. You're only going to lower it like, a third or half or 3/4 until you feel like your back is going to come off the mat, and you're just going to hover there. But make sure you keep pushing your back into the mat so you can feel your abdominals engage here. Hover, 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 breathe, breathe, breathe. Good. Take a deep breath. Bring your knee into your chest and bend your left knee into your chest. Hug both knees into your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, lift your head and shoulders. Bring your forehead towards your knees. And then slowly lower your spine back down. Bring your feet back to the mat. Have your feet hip width distance apart. Bring your arms in a T, palms facing up. Good. Push into your feet, lift, scoot your bottom 2 inches to the left. Let your knees fall to the right and turn your head to look left. Head comes to center, knees come to center, your bottom comes back to center. Take your left leg up toward the ceiling. You can bring your arms to your sides again if you like. Left leg to the ceiling, foot flexed. Push your lower back down into the mat, lengthen your right leg. And then we're going to push our back into the mat as we lower the left leg down and hover somewhere over the mat. Keep pushing the back down, hover, hover, hover. Think about your ribs kind of crunching together in front of your body. Good. Okay, bend the knee into the chest, both knees into the chest, hug both knees in. Take a deep breath. As you exhale, lift your head and shoulders, bring your forehead toward your knees. Lower back down. Bring the feet to the mat, bring your arms in a T. Pick up your bottom, scoot it 2 inches to the right. Let your knees fall to the left and turn your head to look right. Head comes to center, knees come to center, bottom comes back to center. Hug the knees into the chest one more time. Bring your feet back to the mat, grab a block, and then push into your feet, lift your hips, and put your sacrum on the block. So you can either stay here in a supported bridge, or you can let your legs float up in the air. If you have the block in the right spot, your legs will feel like they're floating in water. If they don't, you can move the block around, or you can just keep your feet on the mat, whichever you choose. Okay, please slowly lower your legs if they're up. Lift your hips, remove the block. And let's do a full body stretch with your arms over your head, palms facing up, your legs extended long on the mat. Just stretch your fingers in one direction, your feet in the opposite direction. Take a deep breath here. As you exhale, bring your right knee into your chest, lace your fingers around your right shin, hug that knee in, pause, and then take a breath in, lift your head and shoulders, bring your forehead towards your knee, and then slowly roll back down. Extend the leg long on the mat, arms overhead, full body stretch. Inhale, exhale, left knee comes in, hug the shin into your chest, pause here, take a deep breath, and now lift your head, bring your nose or forehead to your knee, and then slowly roll your spine all the way back down. And whatever you want to do now to get your body prepared for Shavasana, get comfortable. And please focus on your breath. Slow down your breathing. Bring your awareness to your legs and allow your legs to completely relax. Bring your awareness to your arms. Allow your arms to relax. Please soften your belly. Relax your chest and your shoulders. Release any tension in your neck and your jaw. Unclench your teeth, relax your cheeks, and relax your forehead. And now please relax your mind and enjoy a few moments of inner bliss. Please bring your awareness back to your breath. And slowly deepen your breathing as you make small movements to gently wake up your body. And now please bend your knees and roll onto your right side in a fetal position to seal the practice. And now please, keeping a quiet mind, push up to seated. And now please join me with the closing chant. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May the entire universe be filled with peace and joy, love and light. Victory to the Cat Rock Yoga class and to the inner teacher. Jai Shri Satguru Maharaj Ki Jai. Knuckles to my forehead honors God. Knuckles to my chin honors you. Knuckles to my heart honors myself. Namaste. and Jai Yogis.